Hi ladies, I know I missed my 6 week update, so this is going to be week 6 and 7 since tomorrow will be 7, I'll be 7 weeks. Wait, is that correct? 7 weeks and then the 7th week. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, because I'm like a week behind. Okay, so for those of you who may have missed it, who didn't watch the ultrasound video, we are having triplets. Hello, which I mean, it's that I have no words. Like how it's just crazy. We still can't believe that we feel like we're God's favorite right now because it just seems so crazy. Like we were just praying for one, and we got three. So, I mean, it's scary. I'm scared, going from 0 kids to 3 kids. But at the same time, I'm so incredibly thankful. I cry every day about it. Like, I can't believe that I have 3 little babies growing inside me. It just blows my mind. And I just never thought I would be the girl. Like, I watched so many videos for so long, and I feel like, and I know there's people who have been trying to conceive way longer than I have. I just feel like it was never going to be me. I was never going to be that girl. Even when we did the sonogram, if you've watched the video, he's like, oh, there's 3 pregnancy sacs. That's the first thing he says. And it's almost like I was like, in my head, as soon as he said that, I was like, there's no babies in them. Like, I'm just waiting for like the bad news. Like that's because it's always been that way. So it's like, it's just crazy. And if you saw on the thing, I know some of you commented about baby C. He was saying with the sac is abnormal. So, it might not survive, but he has, baby C has like a strong heartbeat and he's measuring normal. So, if I can just ask all of you, those who believe, if you can please just pray for baby C. I want to be so excited that we're pregnant and we have, still 2 great, healthy ones. But I mean, my heart it completely broke when he had said that about the 3rd one because, that's a baby. That's one of my kids. So, so please just join me in prayer for healing, and for God's will to be done and for him to prepare our hearts for whatever it is he has planned for all of our children, but especially for baby C. And thank you all for like the positive comments and all the love. Like I was telling my husband, I feel so much love and support. It just feels crazy. I'm so thankful for all of you ladies. Okay, so 6 and 7 weeks, out of breath, as you can tell. The nausea isn't as bad as like week 4 and 5, but it more like comes and goes. And week 4 and 5, it was like constant nausea. This time, these 2 weeks, it's been like coming and going. It's rarely like first thing in the morning. It's more like, I wake up early, like around 7. So it's more so like around 9, 10. And then I kind of noticed it today, like I get nauseous when I'm hungry or when I haven't eaten. So then I know like, okay, maybe, but it's weird because I'm like, oh, last thing I want is food. Like I feel so nauseous, but once I eat, I do feel better. So yeah, smells have been crazy. The smell, and that's one thing that was weird because in our pregnancy before, the smell was kind of like right away, but this time, just barely this past week, it's kind of been kicking in where the smells are crazy. Like anything I cook in my oven, I'm like, I can't. I'm just disgusted. I'm like, don't turn the oven on. Anything that cooks in the oven smells disgusting, which is really weird. I don't know what it is. Just the oven is just like, I'm just not dealing with that really well. It just stinks. Like it smells the whole house and it's just having an issue. Cravings. The only thing I can say, I don't crave it, but I could like get down on it, is orange juice. The other day I drank half a gallon of orange juice in like 15 minutes, which for me is crazy because of my gastric bypass surgery. My stomach isn't very big. So like when if I'm full, I can't like have a sip of water or else I'll throw up, So yeah, it's just been crazy that like crazy about orange juice. Like, I just can't get enough of it. I love green olives. But I've kind of always loved them, but now I'm just like upset. Like, I just love green olives. What else? I don't really crave any. I used to really like pasta, like noodles or, things like that. And not too crazy about noodles right now. Like, they just don't sit well with the children's. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Still tired. I'm really surprised that my boobs aren't even like crazy. Like, I've had like where I'm on my period and my boobs have been like 10 times worse. My boobs aren't really that crazy. The dreams are still totally nuts. Like, all my dreams are just out of control. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have a friend who actually, she goes to the same fertility place. We have different doctors, but she goes to the same place, and she had triplets. She had 3 boys. And so I was talking to her about it, how crazy it is that, I'm having triplets and she has triplets, all this stuff. And she was telling me how, with triplets, how normally you have to be put on bed rest at a certain point, which I didn't even think about that. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. Like, and I guess they told her, like, at 5 months she had to be put on bed rest, so she had to like have her shower, get everything in order, like, before 5 months, because that's when she was going to go on bed rest. So that kind of freaks me out. So I'm trying to like mentally prepare or like make lists of things that we need to get done, all these things, because it's just crazy. It's not like, not that it's still not a big deal if you have 1. That's absolutely a huge deal, But to go from 0 to 3, it's like, oh my gosh, like, we're planning on moving. We have to buy a new car. Just tons of things have to be, in order. We just took out life insurance on both of us. Like, just all these things that we thought, you'd have a little bit more time. And not that, I don't know. It's just crazy. So that's pretty much it. I still haven't gotten ready. I don't even know how long. When we did our first sonogram, I put my eyebrows on. I didn't wear any makeup. This is since my last video, this is the first time I've put makeup on again, because I'm going to go run some errands with my dad. But yeah, my husband's been so amazing. Like I said, I'm so tired all the time, and I'm trying, because of the losses before, not that I'm on bed rest, but I'm kind of like, I'm only up for about 6 hours during the day. And then at night when my husband comes home, we go for like a good walk until I get tired, just to be cautious. But he's been so amazing. Like, he goes to work, from like 8 to 7, 8 to 8, just depends. And, he wakes up early, makes sure that the kitchen's clean, make sure that after he cooks his lunch, because he steams, like, he eats, like, we have been eating healthier, but he has been eating healthy for a long time because his sperm count. So he steams chicken and yams and broccoli and all this stuff, and it makes the house smell absolutely disgusting. So he makes sure that everything's clean, that, like, I love the smell of, like, fresh linen and just clean. And so he makes sure that he cleans every single morning. When he comes home from work, he makes dinner like 5 nights a week. It's just crazy. I'm so thankful for the teammate that I have. I'm so thankful for the support and just how much he's been doing, because he's not like that. He's not that guy. Like, he's not a clean person. He's not like not clean, but he's not like a cleaner. Like, that's just not his business, which is fine, But yeah, when we go to the store, I'm like, when I put groceries away in the fridge, like, they have to be facing the same way. I have to clean the fridge, like, bleach the fridge, clean it before I put new groceries in it. Like, it's weird. And like, he has been doing that. Like, he's just awesome. So yeah, I'm so out of breath. That's pretty much the updates that I got. I go in on Monday. Today's Friday. I go Monday to do blood work, and then I go next Tuesday. So then not a week, like a week and a day, from the blood work. I go in and get our 8-week ultrasound done, which I'm so excited. And I'm really nervous to see how baby C is doing. But I'm super excited. So yeah, I think that's when I'll do my next update. Unless there's something else to update, then, I'll go ahead and do that. But yeah, I can't believe we're having triplets. I can't believe I have 3 hearts like beating inside me. Like it's like I went from honestly feeling in my heart, which I know is blasphemy and I know it doesn't make sense, but to feeling in my heart that like God hated us. Like he hates us. Everybody gets pregnant but us, and why can't this happen? And I just went from feeling so like it's never going to happen to now it's almost like I feel like I am God's favorite. Like I'm so his favorite. It's so weird, and that might sound wrong to some of you, but I'm just being completely honest, and just for the girls who have been trying and it's not happening, and I know you feel discouraged. I know I've only been trying for 2 years. There's someone here who's been trying for 10, all I can say is don't give up. Don't, because I wasn't even going to try this second cycle. Like after the first cycle, I was like, it's not going to work. This is stupid. Like I'm not doing it anymore. I can't do this anymore. Emotionally, I can't do it. Physically, I can't do it. This is a full-time job. This is all we do. This is all I'm doing is trying to get pregnant, and it's too much. Like I can't do it. And so this last cycle, I was like, it's not going to work. I didn't even go into it thinking it was going to work. I was like, this is a waste of time. This is stupid. This isn't going to work. Like, totally, I'm not even kidding. There was not even an ounce of me that was like, this is going to work. We were getting inseminated. I was like, it's not going to work. Like, I totally almost gave up. I was just going through the motions because we decided, okay, we'll try 6 times until